Hey, precious soul. I am back with another higher love letter. This will be numbered 114. Don't have a name for it yet, but soon to come. I am actually in my new office, which is my closet. Start where you are, I feel, with what you have. This is actually not even really a full-blown letter. It's actually a warning for someone who is living a masculine energy. Definitely feeling very jittery right now, anxious, kind of shaky, mind all over the place. Definitely gravitated to my lavender spray, and I was drinking a lavender tea, like lots of purple. He's kind of going through a spiritual awakening. These messages that come through often are for just enlightenment, but this, I believe, is a twin flame situation. My ears are ringing. This person is getting a lot of guidance from spirit that they've been ignoring. It's affecting their solar plexus right here, their confidence, self-worth, self-esteem, maybe having tummy, digestive issues, throat chakra being blocked, needing the need to communicate and speak, and express themselves. 111 on the clock right now, and I saw that, which is a twin flame number. I'm getting an intense pain in my back when I channeled this, and between my shoulder blades, which means repressed grief, leaning a little bit more towards the right, which is future. There's a fear of the future, and it's a lot to do with the pain from the past. But right away, so this particular individual, if this will resonate for you, you're a masculine energy who's separated from somebody who they have a deep soul bond with, an unconditional love, but it has been suppressing it and not speaking their truth. And he's starting to have dreams about this woman being with someone else. It's making him nauseous. He's waking up in the night. The divine is inserting these tower moments, causing tower moments in his life. The 202 there. The divine is helping him with this supernatural pure love towards this feminine. He's wasted enough time there, meant to be together, but she has been on a long journey of just being rejected and abandoned and ignored, that she is about to totally break free from this connection. There's been still a little bit of love in her heart for this individual, but she's hanging on by a thread, and he's feeling this, and that he's being awakened to her meeting someone else, somebody that might be better suited for her and that deserves what she has to offer. So if you like this and want to have the full version, go over to the Higher Love Letters on YouTube. Reach me for a personal message at higherloveletters@mail.com. And I got some TikTokers here. I only got 3 minutes. So if you're curious, head over to YouTube for the full version. And I'll put it there. And I will never solicit you for a reading. Be careful of scammers. Have a good night for those TikTokers. Okay, for those of you that are still with me for the full version, this is more of a warning from spirit. This man, it's a masculine energy. Now, again, it doesn't have to be gender. Masculine energy is just an energy. It's not gender specific. We all carry masculine energy, but this particular individual I do believe is a male, but, take what resonates. If you're a female and, more comfortable in your masculine energy, this could be your divine counterpart, your divine feminine energy. It's all about the journey. The twin flame journey is all about balancing the masculine energy within, but I'm feeling very anxious right now. Again, channeling this. I heard right away the hey little girl, is your daddy's home? I'm on fire. Bruce Springsteen. Can you do to you the things that I can do? I can take you higher. I'm on fire. Like this love is about, like, so strong that he's repressed. It's like about to burst, but he has to take action. He's about to lose this female to another man. And even if he did come back, based on the energy that's here, I'm not even sure she would take him back. We'll see. Okay, just as you go. But I did pull some cards. I was guided to pull some cards up here. I do have like a billion decks up here, and 2 cards that came up, interestingly enough, was new love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. So it can go either way at this point. She is opening herself up to new love, and she does have a lot of options. There is an opportunity still at this moment for a redeveloping love, but a recommitment to love, but it's not looking good if he doesn't act soon. And then go slow, take time to get to know each other. She is taking her time and opening her heart back up to other people, other suitors, getting back out there, because she experienced immense heartbreak with this situation. This individual put her through hell. He might not have consciously been doing it, but he did have the knowing. He did have the knowing. It was not necessarily done out of malice, but he did have the awareness of what this bond was. So there is a little bit of pride and ego that got in the way here, and stubbornness. So she's going slow to open her heart back up to new love. And I wish I could take back my words. I did get clarify this as to what this means, and Spirit told me it's not him actually expressing, wishing he could take back his words. It's actually her. She's starting to regret the love that she gave. So that is not a good place to be when you start to build resentment towards someone because of the hurts and pains. So that Bruce Springsteen song came through. Yeah, again, having dreams about her. So this is kind of more just like, I got just like specific messages. It didn't really flow like a letter normally would. So these two individuals are both alive. But Divine is inserting in this man a supernatural, pure love towards this feminine. He's wasted enough time. These two were meant to come together, but this masculine has allowed outside influences and his own stubbornness to delay him. He's receiving karma and being shown what it will feel like once this woman truly slips out of his life and she meets a man she deserves. It is sparking and awakening in him. Again, the purple crown chakra. Purple's all about the crown chakra, which is a connectedness to spirit, oneness with one another. Oftentimes things happen in our life. Painful things happen that can really crack us open spiritually. My arms got really heavy here. So whenever I'm channeling energy, when I do a Reiki session and I have pain, like sensation in the arms, it's like the things we hold dear. He really does love and care for this individual. And it was mutual at one point. It is sparking and awakening him of what he's being called to do, be, and loving her is part of his destiny. Deep down, he knows this, but he believes she will always be there in the end, but not in a humble way where he needs the time to heal and grow. It's actually in an arrogant way, like waiting, like he will be able to come back and receive her with open arms. And he's going to be sorely mistaken, I believe, based on this energy. God is revealing to him now that he is not going to be so lucky. This woman has been actively trying to get over this connection, even though it is divine nature. She believes God will provide her the love of a lifetime with or without him in the picture. This has been a journey for her of realizing this. She's come a long way of wanting to release this. She's been praying to God to release her of this burden of loving him, and she's about to get her wish. I apologize if I mess up any of the words. I have a tough time reading my words, like it's a mess, but I'm channeling so fast. There are multiple masculines fighting in the spiritual realm over this feminine energy. She's very loving, nurturing, graceful, truthful, loyal, and passionate, and she's funny. And she has and he has fumbled her heart for far too long. I got pain in my root chakra here. So this is definitely affecting his sense of stability, safety, community, and it's definitely wrecked hers as well. There's a song with the lyric "Back Against the Wall." I heard it when I channeled it, but now I actually forgot what it was. So "Back Against the Wall." He feels like his back is against the wall. She has too. He's kind of getting his karma for treating her that way. He's receiving basically what he dished out to her. That's why you gotta be careful with karma. It's eventually the energy we give out will come back. And he's been pretty cocky and arrogant, thinking, he's all that. And he has been using his divine free will to rebel against this connection in the divine himself or itself. There are consequences for willful disobedience when this has become. This feminine energy has been pleading her case in the spiritual courts and may just win her argument that she should be released of this divine connection if the other partner chooses not to contribute his part. She is asking to dissolve the soul contract now. Where there were once before was she was begging for him to come back to her and praying for him and longing for him. She's no longer doing this, and he can feel this energy being gone. Like, where once there was love, joy, and fondness in her heart, when she thought of this connection, she now feels pain, disappointment, and burden. She feels called to pursue her mission and does not want this to hold her back any longer. She's being called to do something greater. She's a healer, very connected spiritually, and she's being called to move forward in this energy has been holding her back with pain, and like because it's a twin flame thing, it's kind of like twin separate, like the twin connection, the actual twin connection, where you can kind of feel things, telepathy and stuff like that. So she's been picking up on like just his low vibe energy, and he's kind of been playing games, little player energy out in the streets, and she's been feeling a lot of that negative energy and has to do a lot of clearing and healing and rest and recuperating. She doesn't want to have to deal with it because she feels it's going to set her back from what she's called to do, and she needs all the energy she can for this next phase of her journey, and she's going to be pretty busy and successful. So her back is turned to this man. She doesn't even want to speak to him from her heart. Her energy is closed off. She's beginning to regret ever loving him